here's my mark. Millionaire, what up? I've got so many gimmicks set up right now. You'd appreciate it. Plugging mixers, into headphone extenders and splitters and all that good stuff that we used to do in our glorious podcasting days. But I want to start making workout videos for what I'm going to call right now Lazy a Go-Go. As you can see, I'm wearing my ready to make dinner after this and go to bed type thing, or not go to bed, get lazy and relax. Probably play some Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door for the Switch, the GameCube remake. I'll get to talk all about it because we don't get to talk that much. So this is going to be my, we'll say like one way, but maybe we can figure out like if I ask you a question, I'll leave you a space and you can send me a message or something like that. But let's see. What I'm going to try to do is sync up music. So it's going to be all, not analog because I'll probably play CDs too, but an album-long workout session, because I need an excuse to go through all my music again, and I cannot think of a good way to do a podcast except for working out at the same time. So I kind of kill two birds with one stone. And if I got it all figured out, then it shouldn't take too long. It's been about 11 hours of setup for this, and then editing, but we'll see how all that goes. But I'm pretty excited for it. This will be the first episode, or the first demo or whatever. We'll see. I'll probably put it private and let you check it out. But here's the gimmick, right? Like I just said, today, first album is going to be the second Rat-a-Tat Classics, because I've been wanting to listen to it for a while. I kind of have, my on deck here, which you should still get into vinyl now that you have a turntable, right? I don't know if you've ever told me if it worked or not, because all your stuff is hanging up. But anyway, picked a record, and then because I really want to start randomizing stuff too, or not randomizing, but varying up my workout. I went through some of my workout card decks. I'm sure you've seen these, or I'm sure they have apps for them nowadays, but I don't know, it's like a deck of 50 exercises, and you can kind of set them up, or, and it recommends like, oh, pick this many if you want to do this long of a workout, and, it says do this many reps on the back for a beginner, advanced, etc. I ain't paying attention to none of that, just using it for kind of ideas because I'm lazy and I don't want to sit and think about it. And if I left to my own devices, I'll do the same 5 exercises, which I think are just fine, but this is ways kind of makes it fun. I get to use some of the gimmicks I have. And yeah, so first thing let's do, while I pick out some cards for us, because I haven't figured out what we're going to do. This is just kind of like jam session freestyle, which I'm pretty stoked to do. I think that's the energy I want, the vibe, whatever you want to call it. I'll think of a better word. But anyway, I don't think a lot of planning, just knowing all the equipment I have, which I'll go over pretty quickly, and what you'll need for each episode, because I know you don't have everything. So for stuff like I might do a bench press with dumbbells, I'll just have you do push-ups or recommend push-ups. One of the major rules that I'll always do is you don't have to do everything I'm doing. I'm probably going to do about 11 reps for each set, because that's a number I like, between the recommended 8 and 12 that all the books say for muscle growth, even though I'm doing for more tone. I don't know if I want to grow any more muscle. I just want to like lean up a little bit for running, all that good stuff. So that's my intention. I've got light weights, heavy weights, and medium weights, which I've got 7-pounder dumbbells, 12-pound dumbbells, and then 27-pound dumbbells, and then a couple of kettlebells as well. So I'll let you know if I'm using those, but that'll probably be the rundown. Pretty verbose right now because I'm thinking it through as we go. So yeah, hang tight with me. Use these anytime you want. Like I said, they're going to be about an entire record long, because the limitations I have with the cameras are they only record at about 29 minutes per go around before you have to re-engage. The recording, lots of reasons for that, primarily importing it. They can't, if they call it a video camera, they cost more money, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I did the research once because it's freaking me out. Like, why is this only recording for a certain amount of time, even though I've got a 128 gigabyte card? Anyway, so that's the format. So between, 35 minutes and an hour long. Obviously it's a video, so you can pause it. You can do 10 minutes of it, pause, and then come back to it. It's going to be very, very, key word for me is going to be function. This is all functional stuff, not performance. So toning, light strengthening, and really just getting fluids pumping through your body, getting myself up and committing to something. So that's the whole idea. So for warm up, which we'll do every time as I'm like getting the record queued up, which should be good to go, and I'm picking some cards, is just, you know, my first thought is like, well, everyone just kind of stretches how they're feeling, but start with neck, right? And then kind of work your way down. If you want to do it in standing, you can do it in sitting as well, which hopefully that camera will catch. Quick test, look, camera, lower ground. This one is not my wide angle. But so I'll say like general warm up, it doesn't even have to be heavy. Super, super light is look left, look right, up, down. So that's extension, flexion, rotation when we were looking left and right, but now we're going to do left ear to left shoulder, which is lateral, flexion, and then we'll go to the other side. So just to kind of warm your neck up, especially if you're doing these in the morning or after you've been at your computer for a while, always good. And then let's go shoulders all the way up. Sorry if the mic cuts out. Keep breathing. I'll try to do that as much as I can and remind as much as I can, but I'm just going to try to breathe pretty naturally. And then we'll do shoulder retraction, which is kind of pinch your shoulder blades together, open up your chest, reach back. You can go way beyond what I'm doing. I'm just trying to stay within a limit so I can talk. Then like do a hug, cross chest, pull one arm if you want, and then the other. And again, we're not doing heavy stuff, so don't feel like you have to stretch crazy. Just warming up, get the blood flowing. I'm gonna even do like a squat or two like I just did. That felt really good. And then you'll notice, hopefully that camera takes all the way to the floor. I'm missing my socks. Lazy a go-go, man. So roll ankles. And I think we're ready. So let's just really randomize this. I've got body weight and, like I said, dumbbells. So today, and for a while, I'll probably keep it very simple like that. I might not even bring in the bench, although I love, you can do so much with it. So I highly recommend getting one. They're pretty inexpensive nowadays because there's so many competitors. I'm guessing all from the United States, I'm sure. So let me pick some of these really quick and get the music started. Let's start with some dumbbells. Ooh, alternating front raise. I dig it. And we'll do side raise. I'm going to do both of those with the super light weights. And I think I can probably do like a picture of all the cards I use. But you don't really, I mean, if you're watching the video, you can just follow along. So I actually like all these. And then we'll do a shoulder press. And then a high pull. Okay, let's start with those four. See how much time we got. I'm probably going to do like 2 sets of 11 or 3 sets of 11, just kind of till I feel my muscles start to fatigue. 20 minutes. So that should be good for side one. So let's do this. I'm going to get my 7-pounders and hopefully this record comes up. So yeah, man, if you haven't listened to Rat-a-Tat, fantastic. Matt Jones, I think, is also a big fan. I don't even remember, probably heard them, at Urban Outfitters for the first time on a sampler or something like that, but just a great band. And the other thing I have to test is if it's coming through the microphones. Sorry, lots of jabbering. So what's our first exercise? Oh, dude, alternating front raise. Okay. So lightweight, 7 pounds, palm down. We're gonna go kind of like a zombie walk, if you will, but slow and controlled, only to where you feel comfortable. For everything, take that into consideration. I'll try not to repeat it every time, but stay within your range. Don't go to discomfort. If you get fatigued, stop. Just listen to the tunes. hopefully they're coming through. It's gonna be the most intense editing I've done on whatever iMovie. Might have to upgrade to the Adobe Premiere suite. So alternating front raise, 211. I'm starting with the right, and I'm gonna get about a half squat here, and then go. I'm gonna fix this camera. Let's see. This is fun. So I'm going just above shoulder level. I've got no pain. About, how's that count? 1, 2 to 3 counts up, 2 to 3 down. I lost track of count. Let's call that 5. I do that at work a lot, which is bad. And 7, because I talk a lot when I'm working with folks. And 8. Yeah, it's pretty. I always get a kick out of it. It's like, how many was that? Was that 7 or 8? Like, I thought you were counting. It's like, I'm not the one doing the exercises, man. So let's call this 9, because these are really light, but I'm starting to feel it in my delts. 2 more. And I've got water with me, last one. I've got blankets for, I think I'm gonna do like shoulder presses actually in kneeling, because it gives me a little more stability, a wider base of support. So that's what we'll do. That was set 1. I'm not gonna take a long break. So with the nice relaxed speed that we're doing this, especially, we'll speed it up a little bit as future episodes go, but again, rest when you need to, pick them back up when you need to, do as many reps and sets as you want. This is more just, again, motivation for me, and my whole gimmick now is like motivation and function. So hopefully it motivates, and we'll do some functional exercises for the both of us. So back to alternating front raise with the right. Dude, this record's so good. I like this record a lot. I'm gonna say that. This is 3, I think. 3 for me. And hopefully, maybe somebody will do this. Hopefully the millionaire will do this. 5, and let me know, like, oh yep, it's easy to watch along. I don't need to worry about counting. 6. Or if it'd be better to just kind of do it silent. So I think I'll probably do counts for now. That's 7. So 4 more. Back on my right. 3 more. Keep breathing. I'm starting to feel it in my forearms. Shoulders feel pretty good, like this. So these are pretty light. 2 more. I could probably go up to my 12s, but today, last one. But I'm gonna do one more set of those because we got time. Like I said, for me, it's all feel. You do you, but I'd rather do a lot more reps with lighter weight or mid-range weight, and then kind of fatigue, and really feel it where I want to be feeling it. Which here we're extending, and shoulder flexing. So all in the front, it's starting to feel a little tired, a little sore. Good, man. That's what we're targeting. If it's hurting your back or your knees, too much weight, or take a sit break, do it in sitting, all that good stuff. All right, one more of these, and then we'll get back to our cards. So actually, let's do this. I'm gonna do this in kneeling. See if I can get a little bit more on my shoulders. So let's go over here. See if this one works and it's in focus. All right, here we go. Let's go to 11. I'm not gonna jibber chatter. 2. 3. 4. Okay, 5, almost halfway. Can't really go, I guess, halfway on 11, but 7, 8. Two more. Good. I think we're gonna do some more shoulder stuff. Last one. Rest it. So Yeah, I think we will. I'm gonna shoot it from here though, just to see what it's like. And I'm actually gonna go up to 12 pounds. So I'm gonna put my lights over here. I think you've got the switchable gimmick, so switch them out if you need to. Like I said, I'm going up 5 pounds. And so what did we just do? Alternating front raise. I dig the car, that was fun. Shoulder press, but we're gonna do it in kneeling. I'm gonna do it in kneeling. Oh yeah, all right. And for this, I'm actually gonna do same thing, palm all the way down. If that doesn't feel good, you can alternate it to neutral. So I'll actually do one set of each. So let's try that. So first I'll do it in neutral. It should be a little bit, I don't know, it's hard to say. It should feel easier one way or the other. You'll just kind of have to see what you prefer. So let's find out. 11 up 2 seconds, down 2 seconds. I'm going to 11. Three. Feel it like right in the top of your shoulders. Feels good to me. Again, stretching. I've been sitting and working, doing stuff. So let's see. This is 6. Oh, starting to feel it good. 7, 8. You can tell I'm increasing my speed. 9. 2 more, because shoulders might have some weak shoulders. I don't know. There's 11. Good. But that's good. I need to do it. Breathe break, water break. I'm going to do 2 more of those too. That was real good. Let's see how our record's doing. We're showing like track 2, right? All right, these I'm going to do palms facing out. Whereas before we were doing like a hammer grip neutral, we're going into pronation of the forearm and the wrist. So that's just like this. Very common if you're sitting on like a bench, which I do like the bench using it because you're going to really sit straight up against it, plant your feet, and really focus on your shoulder muscles. But let's do this here. 11 up. I'm very curious too how much my mic is getting ruffled by my shirt. I might have to put it like the middle of the chest. We'll see. That's why it's a demo. 5, 6, 7, keep breathing. 8, wow. 9, 2 more. Yeah. 11, oh yeah. I want to do 1 more of those, because that feels really good, right? Your deltoids. Anterior and lateral. Not so much posterior, especially because I'm kind of like just leaning back a little bit, but still feels good, man. And again, a little bit heavier weight. It's got my cardio going a little bit better too, so that's nice. Last one, because I want to start burning through some of these so we can get, I don't know, I'm hoping, I don't know, let's just see how many exercises we can get through in about a record's time. It's going to vary, of course, so 11 more shoulder press up. I'm going to do like halfway in between, like almost like a half between a shoulder fly and a shoulder press. So let me not talk, and I'm just going to count them. So here we go. Always stabilize your core. I want to mention that too. So you're getting ab work in 3, and you're protecting your back. So right now, flexing abs, I think that's 5 or 6. We'll do 6, 7, 8, 3 more, 9, yeah, feeling it, 10, last one for me, 11. Fantastic. Oh, that was great. So, go back into standing. I can probably catch that front camera now. And I'm going to give our shoulders a rest, because that was great. What do we do? Oh yeah, front raise, and then shoulder press. So we've worked a lot of our deltoids. Checking the record. I need to hire a DJ, man. So let's go and work biceps, because I've got a 12 pounder out. And I mean, again, depending on how strong you are, like I hover around there, and I have for almost months or years now. And my eating habits have been my factor on my body size, not my lack of having really heavy weights. So I'm gonna go back to my 12s, and we're just gonna do bicep curls in standing. I'm gonna have a little bit of a staggered stance. And then for me, focusing, especially with the nice lighter weights, back, elbow, you know, behind you if you can, or at least at your side behind you. So we're not throwing our shoulder into it, and just really working our biceps muscles. So let's see, let's do 11, and I'm gonna do them same time. So we're not doing alternating for these, but you can if you want to, you know, 1, 2, etc. But I'm gonna do it more like we're doing a full barbell. So let us do to 11 again. Here we go. Yeah, it feels good having it on the opposite side. Since we just worked our shoulders. 3, and that's enough weight for, I'm just gonna go to 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just a quick break. And then I think I'll do hammers, supinated, or palm up, and then hammers. So we'll do like 4, and then see how we're doing on the record. See how we're doing on recording time. Man, I don't know. These are older cameras. Only 6 minutes. All right. So let's burn some more of these through. Burn through some more of these. And I just did a lot of talking at the beginning, so that was my fault. Because we're learning how to do everything. So maybe I won't even post this one. I don't know. We'll see. Where is my tape mark? There we go. All right, so I'm gonna do hammer curls. Same time, both arms. And yeah, light lean, flex your core, chest up, and let's do 11. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just kind of reset my shoulders there. 6. Just make sure you're standing tall. 7. Strong. If you have a mirror that you can put in front of you, that's super helpful. 8, 9, 10. Last one, I'm going to kind of hold there. Isometric, so like at an L, and just really engage that bicep. I really want to feel a little bit of that burn. And then finish it, and then down. All right. Come on, sync up. This on. Ooh, I think this all has 2 tracks left. I don't think we've got the recording time. Maybe 5.5. Man, we're just gonna let it ride. So let's switch it up a little bit. Doing supinated curls, right, palm up, but we're gonna do alternate. So I'm gonna start with my right, then to left. And we're gonna go to 22, but about double speed. So again, flex your core, get your stance, chest up to 22. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think this song is called Wildcat. 6. I know it's called Wildcat. 7, 8. I'm pretty sure it's called Wildcat. 9. It's a great song. 10. Halfway. Yeah, now we can bagel halfway at 22. I dig that. 13. Woo, 14. Come on now. 15. 16. 17. I think 18. 19. Oh, 3 more. 20. 21. 22. All right. Dig it. And I feel it, so that's great. Oh, one more song. And how much time is on this bad boy? 4 minutes. We're writing it out, man. We're writing it out. It's like, I mean, and then we'll do our last exercise too. We'll do 22 hammer curl. But yeah, I think this is a first record to play to. Obviously, I'm always going to take requests if I do have any regular viewers, and I'll make my list of music available to you, of course, J Money. But yeah, man, thanks for nothing else inspiring me to do this, get off my butt, get back in front of the camera, and really start being passionate about like listening to music again and like wanting to share like the music that I've accumulated with everyone that I can. And since I don't have everyone there to gather, which, oh man, we've talked about this before, but if we had the same equipment now that we had back then, I think we'd probably still do it, even if we only had 1 subscriber. But all right, last check of the time, and then they're just gonna shut off. So 2 minutes and 45 on that one. This is gonna be fun. This is 250 on that one. The drag is, I don't want it to cut off the song. Let's see if we can get to 22 and then cut the song, and then I'll press re-record. Okay, here we go. 22 hammer alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, engage abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're gonna bend the song. We're gonna beat it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna hold it, readjust. I'm shifting around a lot. You should be doing the same. Oh, is that the end? All right. I'm gonna pause that. Get these cameras switched off. We'll continue, hopefully, if everything edits together properly, in just a second. So, we had a camera turn off after I restarted this. So this is take 2 officially. We're gonna hit the last track of this, and what exercise I have. Sorry, this is the second time I'm doing the second part. So, oh, side raise, lateral raise. Okay, so this is our exercise. I went back to my light weights. I already talked about this. So I'm back to my 7 pounds, focusing on our deltoids, right? Our outer deltoids. They are nice looking muscles. They're strong muscles, but they also don't take a lot of weight. They can fatigue pretty easily. So that's why I'm going down to the light weights. And a big thing I see at people at the gym all the time, it's embarrassing, that's a strong word. If you're curling like lots of weight and then all of a sudden you're going to 10, 15 pounds, and so people do way too heavy and then they're like doing these little things, which again, for certain things it might be what you need, or people are training it a very certain way, but I like the full range of motion, right? Function, 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 not performance, unless you're gonna go play for the Cincinnati Reds with Chris Sabo. So lateral raise for the last, we'll do that for the rest of this track, and then I'm gonna flip the record and we're gonna power through, see if we can get it all in 3 takes. So here we go, lateral raises. I'm gonna do about they're about half step forward stagger stance. Arch the back, engage my core, shoulders up, chest out, and then, oh yeah. I can just get about even right there, right? So I will go to the other, is that 3? I'm gonna say 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna hold a little bit at the end just to really engage there. So it's an isometric. I'm gonna say this is 8, I think, maybe 7. We'll say 7. 8. Note to self, I gotta get better at counting. Here's 9, I think. maybe I just won't count. Maybe I'm just gonna go to fatigue. Let's try that for the next couple. So what I'll say is I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1 when I'm getting ready. So this will be 3, and I'm definitely feeling it. 2, rotate, last 1. Yeah, right there. Okay. I'm gonna experiment with that a little bit. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Do we have time to do this one more before this song is over? I think so. Let's double time it. Same thing. Lateral raise. Here we go to 11, double time. 1, 2, 3, squeeze your shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, reposition just for my comfort. 8, 9, do the same if you need to. 10, 11. So you don't want to feel this too much in your arms or even your deltoids here. We're really, when we're bent over like that, working our scapular retractors, okay, elevators. If we want to really work our deltoids here, I'll show you once I flip the record where we're going to stand a little straighter, and I'm going to go straight out, see? So that's just your deltoid really engaging there versus your big shoulder rotator muscles. So, or your scapular rotator muscles. So, I'm just deciding if I want to try to get one while this is going. Yep, let's do lateral in standing way out to the side, just deltoids. Oh, there goes that song. Cool. Well, this will be fun to experiment how that goes. 2, how easy it is to sync up. 3, no, I don't have to restart that. Just flip the record. 4, keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take a break. Stretch it out. Always keep moving, man. Nothing wrong with it. Really listen to your body. That's what I've really, since I've given up the kind of brute, well, that's a strong word, the heavy weight, trying to increase weight, increase protein, build pounds and pounds of muscle, 10, 20 pounds of muscle, which is a lot of work, man. Possible, cool that the body can do that, but man, and then to carry it all around, which we've kind of talked about. I've got other friends too that have had a similar experience of weight training, and then it's hard to commit to. I think that's like this is something. And again, this is a long-winded one. I'm getting a little out of breath. This is great, talking and working out. So thank you. Great workout for me. But eventually, these are things that if you have the equipment, what I do is if I'm working or doing anything, I've got a little space. And as you can see, it doesn't take much. I've got a nice dedicated space here. But if you have a couple exercises and you can commit to doing it for an hour, you can get a really good workout. And when you're not trying to like just grow in crazy amounts of muscle, we've got a lot of muscle, as what we're 5'10", 5'11", however tall we both are. We've got a lot of muscle just to move our bodies around. So I'm all about the lean strength, tone, and stuff like that in my 40s now. So anyway, where was I going with all that nonsense? I don't know. Might have heebled a little bit of jeeble, so it happens. Let's get this record back on the road and back to lateral raises. I'm actually going to do the next set in kneeling and really kind of engage my back shoulders again, right? Your scapular retractors. So let's try here. Actually, I'm curious to see how these cameras kind of look and how to edit between them. So let's go to 11 and arch your back. Let's do this here. So arch right here, like you're gonna squat. not round. Okay, so engage your core, chest kind of out, and then think about what you're engaging, squeezing your shoulder blades together, not necessarily your forearms and hands, all right? So let's do 11. Here we go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna hold at 11. You don't have to. Really kind of engaging. Now I'm feeling it up in my deltoids and top shoulders and biceps, which is okay. All right, back to standing. Yeah, man, keep a blanket around. Pillows work great, yoga blocks and stuff like that. Anything you want to use to enhance your practice or modify it, make it more functional, man, by all means, I freaking love it, love it, love it. So let's do 11 more lateral raises and then see where we're gonna go from there. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna squat a little more into my 5. I lunge. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Well, I thought I was gonna get to talk about the record and stuff more. I'll have to figure out how to get that in. I am concerned about it being too loud. I've got to have a little monitor just so I can hear what's playing. Hopefully it's not coming through the lav, it doesn't echo back, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. All right, let's go back to, ooh, actually I like this one. And we're going to use our middle weights. So as I was saying at the beginning, I've only got, which, I mean, again, it's very fortunate I only have. Some of the reasons, I haven't had a gym since whenever COVID, like March 2020, whenever my gym shut down for COVID. I just never went back because it was expensive. But things that just walls of equipment that you can walk up to is great, especially for dumbbells and barbells. And I've got my little like curl bar there that I absolutely swear by. But anyway, what's been working well for me is having light, medium, and heavy weights, which I can do arms, shoulders, squats, full body stuff, but then use heavies for bench press and stuff like that. So anyway, let's do what's called a high pull, where we're going to kind of start in our squat from the ground with the weights on the ground. So right there in front of you. And this is a good time to check in with your squat, right? I don't want you bending like this. I want you bending in the knees. Okay, so there's side angle, right? Just like that. And then what we're going to do, get the weights, pull them all the way up to our shoulders. Okay, 11 times. So down, get your squat, and then up slow. And here we engage everything we've been kind of working on in our back. And then here's the tough part, kind of getting back down. So if this is too hard, you're getting down on your squat, you can bring the weights up. If you have, actually, I mean, a bench might work. Would that support that? Sorry, let's do 11 quick. So yeah, I mean, you could do that, but I'm gonna go all the way to the ground because I want to get my whole squat in. But if you don't want to do that, you can modify by doing this, right? So just kind of go to your knees and then up. So there's your modification if you want. That way you're still getting a half squat in, you're still engaging your shoulders and your elbow flexors, but you're not getting all this way. So I'm gonna go all the way to the floor. Let's go 11 non-stop if you can. So here we go. 1. I'm gonna narrow my stance. There we go. This is even pretty tough. So I'm not gonna put the weights all the way on the ground. just to where I get that nice comfortable squat. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say this is 4, why not? We've been doing a bunch. Here comes 5. So I'm putting the weights just below my knees. 6, halfway there. Over halfway there. 7, 8, this is a good one. I'm not going up very, so let's try to go a little bit slower. Get all the way up, there we go. So this is my number 9, I'm gonna count 2 more. There I can really engage my back muscles. 10, good one. 11. What I really dig about this music is I don't know how it is made. I know there's guitars, because there's pictures of them with the guitars, but how much of it is keyboards? Are the drums real at all? I don't know, but I dig the tunes. I'm gonna keep my heart going. I'm gonna do 11 more of those. If you're not ready to come back in, don't. Take your time, modify as you need to. I'm not gonna go all the way to the floor because the weights are too small. It was getting my back a little bit. I had to round it and I didn't want to do that. So just below my knees. All right, so I'm gonna actually start with the weights in my hands. So probably not the best squat, but I was paying attention. So here we go. 11, what do they want to call these? High pulls, high pulls. All right, so just there for me. I'm gonna do it a little bit slower this time because now I've got a good idea of the motion. So here, expand your chest. Ooh, feel your back. I dig that. 2. 3. 4. Good. So, nice thing here. Oh my God, I lost count again. We'll say that's 5. 6. Take a break anytime you need to. We're over halfway there. 7. But this is obviously strengthening. 8. Leg muscles big time. Wrist muscles, elbow, flexors. 9? We're saying it's 9. 2 more. Shoulder, everything. So compound exercise that require multiple motions like this. Freaking great stuff. That's 11. And I'm sweating. This is great. And I think it's the lights too. I can't have a fan on because of the noise for the mics, but that is good. I think we got, what, 2 tracks left, and how much time? So we'll probably do 1 or 2 more exercises. That's real good. 13 minutes, so we will cap out, let's do this. We'll cap out our sessions, well, at the record length. There's no way that's gonna not be 11 more minutes, or won't be under 11 minutes. Let's take a check. Ooh, 2.5 songs. You know what I can do? I can actually check the playtime next time. Anyway, talking to myself. Thanks for being along. Maybe. Let's go back to our high pulls. I'm gonna stretch here for a second. Just kind of on the balls of my feet. All right, 11. To our shoulders. Here we go. 1, nice and slow. Anytime you get pain or anything, stop, take a break. Here comes 2. All that good stuff. 3. 4. 5. Pivot for me, just to work with these other cameras. 6. 7. All right. 3 more. Oh, 2 more. Last one, nice and slow. High pull, engage legs. Extend and straighten your knees. Flex into your shoulders. Slowly to the ground. Get some breaths in. What do I want to do next? We'll find something. Just groove on this tune for a minute, man. Get some water. Good. See, man, I had to work out for an exercise today, or for exercise. I had to work out for an hour today. So this is perfect. I'll get faster. Let's see what our body weight. We didn't do any body weights. Let's do, I want to try to do some like floor stuff. So let's do scissor kick and plank. So we'll do those 2 to end. We're just going to alternate between them. So I'm going to get my blanket out here. If it hurts your back to do floor ab exercises, just try planks. If you can do that, anything that you want to do with your abs, right? You can do side lifts. You can do typical sit-ups, plow, all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna do scissor kicks, and I'm gonna try to do them like a half boat. So we'll see, and then we'll do plank. So we're gonna do really a bunch of ab work to end, because I hate doing ab work. So why not end with it? Hopefully this camera catches me. I'm gonna back up just a little bit for this time, and actually, yeah, right there. Man, I don't like core work. I like running, and that does it for me. But maybe, oh man. And I'm just gonna do some fatigue, because it's gonna be completely different for everybody. So if you want to do more of like a bicycle, you can do that. Put your arms out or above you. Whoa, yeah. You're gonna hate abs, man. I'm just gonna hold for boat. Oh. There's my max for right now. Not my strongest. So now I'm gonna go to plank. Use my same blanket for plank. Well, let's plank out here. See if I can get this camera to work. Is this our last track? Yeah. How much time do we have? Can you tell I'm just trying to get out of abs? Oh, damn it, 8 minutes. Well, we'll have a cool down in sitting, hopefully, if that camera catches. So let's do some planks. If you want to make it harder. I don't know if those are called plank ups or plank downs or something like that, but I dig them because I think planks are great, especially since crunches can be pretty bad. But like I said, I do not like doing ab work. So I'm gonna be fidgeting a lot. And that's about it for that. Yeah, mama, I'm sweating good. Far out. All right, back to the scissor kicks. Actually, nope, I'm gonna half boat it. Isometrics. So you can flutter if you want. You can bicycle if you want. You know, get down here for one of these. I used to do those, I liked those. Kind of gets your rotating spine. Oh man. Dude, if anyone's doing these with me, I hope your abs are stronger than mine. Hope you're still going. I'm resting. Dude, it kills me, man. They kill me. And I don't have bad abs. I got pretty good abs right now, but they're all for show, because, dude. All right, I'm resting my whole. Okay. I gotta do this more. I gotta do more ab stuff. This is killing me. Oh my God. Feels good, but man, I could go run 10 miles right now much easier than doing this for another 10 minutes. Dude. Okay, noted. I know what I need to work on. It'll make me a better runner. Plank time. Oh, come on, song. And for the love of God. Okay, I like this challenge though. What if, and if you can tell, I'm going like downward dog, anything to just kind of like give my abs a little bit of respite, but I want to still challenge them, but gosh damn. But I like abs for the very last song. Oh, it's still going. Come on, song, end please. Quick break. Okay, dude, okay. If I keep doing this, which is my plan, I'm gonna get in great shape. I'm gonna have the best abs of my life, and it's because I'm doing it in spite. The song's still going. Show must go on. In the summer, hopefully, I don't have to have the studio lights on. I can have more natural light. Okay, plank ups. As the fade out happens, push up to end it all, and 60-second cool down. Final meditation. Oh, baby. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully I'm on camera. If I'm not, no big deal. I'm gonna sit in, half lotus. Thank you for coming on the journey with me. I hope everything recorded. Lots of blabbing, probably lots of mistakes, but I'll learn. And I think this is a really fun project. If you can think of a better name than Lazy A Go-Go, let me know. But I dig it because, you know, a go-go is like a disco. So we're discoing, we're listening to music. No way to monetize, which is great. It goes along with my, paying it forward type gimmick. And yeah, we're working out, exercising. So Lazy A Go-Go, because I recommend doing it in lazy clothes, especially if you can wear lazy clothes at work or something like that. And do this during your work day. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording everything, edit this tomorrow, and see how it turns out. So thanks millionaire. Talk to you soon, brother. Oh, and maybe Omeo tomorrow too.